Okay guys, thanks for tuning in to this episode of your review channel. Today we're actually doing the full review on the Dynatrap 3. Yes, we are. We purchased it at Costco. I'll leave the videos up top. We also did the unboxing, and this is the actual live demonstration of it actually working. So we're going to let it run all night, and then we're going to do the next morning. We're going to take a look at, see what we captured, and see how it looks. So this is all about the Dynatrap 3. We're going to let it run in the background with some music, and that way we can actually watch the actual footage. Let's get into the video right now. So as you can see, I just set it all up and let it run. And within a few seconds, there were a few little bugs already in there already. So it's very interesting. You can hear the fan in the background a little bit. It is a little loud, but not that loud when you're far away. Actually, not that loud at all. It's just because we're really close. So let's continue. So I was trying to get as close as I possibly could inside the cage because I really wanted to see, once it captured the insects, what the insects did, how they reacted, and just that overall, what's going on in the background. Because, you wake up the next day, you see a ton of bugs in there, but, what's going on. So that's what this is all about. And as you can see, we are capturing more and more insects. And this has only been on maybe 40 minutes or so total since I hooked it up. I just hooked it up on a hook I had outside. I do live in a condo. There isn't a lot of places to put it, so I had to go on my deck about 10 feet away from my sitting area, which is not perfect, but this is all about the test and see how it works. And it definitely was attracting a lot of bugs. I mean, a lot of moths were coming over. A lot of insects were very much attracted to the light, and also must be the carbon dioxide, I believe it does emit once it heats up the panel inside, and it's just very interesting how it works. So if you like what you see so far, please subscribe right below. I do appreciate that. It does help support my channel, as always, and so you can do more future videos. And I'm going to do a multi-day test with this, so you're going to see, I'm going to do 3 or 4 days and see how many bugs we capture and see what it ends up with, and then we can get a really good look, a snapshot of this product. Okay, so I let it run all night basically, so the next morning I got up and I went outside to see what we got going. So this is running maybe about 10-12 hours, and let's take a look inside and see what's cooking, literally. As you can see, it's getting full. A lot of moths. I did notice a lot of moths in there. There are mosquitoes. They're hard to see inside, but they are in there, as well as a few stink bugs, which is awesome because I hate stink bugs. I don't know who likes stink bugs, but that's the way it is. So far so good. And you can see how they're actually reacting inside. They're kind of confused. There's air pressure going on, keeping them in. They cannot escape. And this is pretty much how the technology works. So all the bugs are in there. Some of them are dead, some of them are alive, and this is what's going on. So let's continue watching. One thing I did notice for sure last night especially, I saw very few bugs flying around. Like I have a security light outside, less of them flying around the security light, and actually probably this is why. I think a lot of them were captured inside this trap here. And I mean, so far so good, I have to say. It runs very well, it's very efficient. And so far we do have a nice little collection of critters, as you can all see. And let's just continue watching. Might be a few flies in there, and I don't know, dragonflies, and I'm not sure. All kinds of species. Let's continue looking. So you can see it's just hanging pretty much from my back deck, and just hanging there and just doing its thing, and wasn't bothering anybody. And like I said, it wasn't that loud. I didn't hear it in the house at all, which is actually really important. And basically just let it run and just see what happens, and just take a look inside and just take a look at the critters and just to see reaction. So far this is day 1 and roughly around 12 hours into the test. And this is what we have so far. And any other questions or comments, leave below. And if you're enjoying the video so far, I do appreciate some likes on this, and also please subscribe to support my channel. Thank you. So as you can see, I'm getting a little closer inside. You can see there's a lot of mayhem going on right now. I mean, there's a few stink bugs in there. There's all kinds of critters in there, all kinds of species. I've actually maybe 4 or 5 different specific species, but this is what it looks like. So far so good. I am pretty happy with the performance of it. Please subscribe below. You'll receive notifications. I'm going to do a test multiple days, so every time there's a new test come out, you're going to get notifications. So just put that notification, subscribe to the channel, and you'll be notified when a new video is uploaded. So far so good. I do like what I'm seeing. It's doing its job, and that's what it's designed to do. So if you have a backyard full of unwanted critters, I think this is definitely the item for you. I'll leave links below where to purchase the item, and if the Costco doesn't have it, you can also get it online, no problem. So far so good. So if you're enjoying it, like I said, I do appreciate that. So please support the channel as always, and let's continue watching, and I'll see you at the next one.